Your body is a temple of the goddess. And Mother Earth is holding you every step of the way. And your journey in this life is about living the sacred feminine, finding it in yourself, in sisters, in sisterhood, and especially in your own body. And I'm Klara Adalena, and I've been teaching thousands of women on the path to the sacred feminine. And I want to talk today with you about 4 mistakes that will really prevent you from walking this path with the ease and the grace that you could walk it. And unfortunately, I've seen many women do this. And I think when I tell about it, you'll understand why. They are so seductive, these 4 mistakes. So if you're really feeling the call from the sacred feminine, if you're feeling this presence in your body that is so beautiful, so subtle, so vulnerable, yet so powerful, that wants to be lived, it wants to flower in the world, and you're looking for how to do that, then do listen and be aware of these 4 mistakes that could prevent you from living the fullness of your own beautiful, feminine, gorgeous being. So the first somehow it's always so funny to talk about this, because once you see it, it's so obvious. Yet many people do this. So the first is doing it out of willpower. I will work hard for it. I've worked hard for everything in my life. I will work hard, and then I will find the sacred feminine, and I will be happy and everything will be good. Working hard obstructs the path. Working hard takes you away from what is girl, what is beautiful, what is open, what is loving the sunlight, what is called by the moonlight and wants to howl with the wolves. Working hard obstructs that. Even if you think, okay, I will work hard to enjoy the sunlight, I will work hard and I will howl with the wolves. No. This path is about something else. And it's not so easy to explain. And that is the real challenge. The feminine has a kind of snaky path of her own, following the beauty, building up a practice of feminine ways, tapping into the temple, tapping into your own energy field, tapping into the field of sisterhood, of a presence of Mother Earth. And in my courses I explain all about how you do that. But even if you come to my courses from this sense of, okay, I'm going to do this, I will work hard because I really want to learn, feel the tightening in your body even as those thoughts come, that's what obstructs. Mistake 2. Mistake 2 is thinking, oh, but I am the goddess. I don't have to do anything because I am the goddess. I have to stop working hard. Yeah, that's true. And that means, but that's the mistake. That means I don't have to do anything. I just live my life and I relax and I maybe even quit my job and I am the goddess, so it will evolve. No. Actually, this is a disguise of a very passive way of being, the passive femininity, which luckily we are breaking free from, but which sneaks back through the back door sometimes. It's not just sitting back and it will come. Nothing will come if you don't call it in. Nothing will come if you don't step forward out of your comfort zone. Nothing will come if you don't do the practice of learning to be and recognize and bring awareness to your own energy field. Nothing will happen if all those inner voices and patterns which fear the sacred feminine, and especially fear it in the primal phases when it is so vulnerable and sometimes even painful, when all those patterns that fear that are still in place. So in my courses, of course, you will be learning to do the practice and become aware of those patterns and find a path that is there, and it's not working hard and it's not being passive. A third mistake is to detach. Okay, I will do what I need to do. I will take this challenge. I will just hold my nose tight and jump. No. Maybe you could jump out of an airplane that way. Maybe you could jump down a waterfall that way. But you won't find the sacred feminine that way. Because the sacred feminine is all about welcoming the feelings, being with the fear, starting to feel it, to recognize it, how it moves in your body. Not to fight it, not to deny it, not to detach from it, to live it, to embrace it. When I started with this work, we had a very beautiful ritual in the very first module of the Priestess path, as I called it then, and still I love that name. And it was really a surprise for the women at the time, more than 10 years ago. On the first night or the second night, I think, I would take them out and it would be dark, and we would go to the beach, and it would be windy and it would be cold, and we would be carrying lots of wood, and we would make a big fire. We would undress, and naked we would run into the waves and the cold sea. Now in the beginning it was beautiful because it went so beyond anything anyone expected. And afterwards people would come out, and it was like Aphrodite walking out of the sea, especially if there would be moonlight. But even in just the glow of the fire, these beautiful bodies awakened with the glow of the cold sea, walking out of the water, coming back to the fire, to the circle of sisterhood, having connected back to our roots, to the sea, to the ocean. It was awesome. But after a few years, I noticed it somehow wasn't having the effect it had at first. And I realized it was because women did it on willpower. They thought, oh, okay, is this the challenge? Well, I'll do it. Feel it? There's no feeling. There's no connection to the feelings anymore. There wasn't anymore this, oh my God, are we going to do this? And you need that. You need the connection to the feelings. For the sacred feminine is all about feeling, about daring to entering the realm of feelings. And this detachment actually keeps you from exactly what you're looking for. The fourth mistake, when you're looking for the sacred feminine, what you should not do is hacking. Hacking for me means, I got it. I went to a beautiful workshop, or I took one of Klara's online courses. Yeah, I feel this sacred feminine. It's wow. I'll just hack it. I'll take a few online courses, and then I'll offer my own course because I know what it is. There are no shortcuts. Not on this path. If you want to learn Photoshop or how to build a website, there's great hacking techniques for that. thanks to all the other people who've been doing the bottom line work for you. And it is easier now finding the path to the sacred feminine with all the pioneers who over the past 10 years have been doing the work. But still, this is a path you need to walk for yourself. You need to meet your demons, your demons. You need to meet the monsters. You need to meet the feminine, the sacred in yourself. There's no hacking that. There's no shortcuts. It becomes easier when you allow guidance, but still it takes time. It's an inner process, an inner journey. Like digesting food takes time. Even eating food, if you want to do it with beauty and make something meaningful out of it, eating food takes time. You can stuff yourself full in a minute, but it does not have the same effect. And what we're looking for here is this unnameable thing, like the difference between eating a bit of fast food and having a beautiful dinner with your loved ones. It's about that difference. So I hope and I trust, as you are more aware of these 4 mistakes, the one of wanting to do it on willpower, the one of thinking I am it already, the one of detaching, and the one of hacking. If you're more aware of these 4, I'm sure the inner calling will guide you, and you will find the right places that nourish your path, because she is wanting to come through. You are a sacred being, and your body is a temple of all in you that is beautiful beyond words, magnificent beyond thoughts. So may this help you to really walk this path and connect deeper and deeper to what is calling you. Thank you. Blessed be. Namaste.